So this might be a little bit of a weird video since I haven't posted in 2 years, but let's just ignore that and get right into things. Alright, so coming in here at number 5, we have Washington Avenue. Now the main reason I wanted to make this video is just if you're playing with other friends and you're looking for some spots to train in, maybe you can use one of these while you're playing. But here at number 5, we do have Washington Avenue. Like I just said, this spot has a ton of exits, so if you get trapped or you're starting to get overwhelmed, you can go up this street, you can go down the stairs through the little bank area. There's just a ton of ways you can get out, and honestly, it isn't that bad. You can kind of do like a little number 8 whenever you're going around the buses to round up all the zombies. However, to me, this would be my personal last spot to choose if I was training anywhere on this map. Next up at number 4, we have West Main Street, and this has a couple of exits of its own. Of course, you can go through the bank, you can go through the cars. Well, go over the cars, you can't really go through them. You can go over them to get to that spawn area. There's always the stairs up to that little church, and then that place through the bowling alley that you could go ahead and get through if you, of course, start to get overwhelmed. But personally, I just like this spot a lot better than the last spot that I put. Sorry, I've already forgotten the name of that little spot or whatever it is. But I like this because the spawns, they seem to be a little bit more faster. Plus, it's a lot more open. You can kind of grapple over the car if you could, of course, get stuck again. But yeah, there's really not much to say about this spot. I mean, it does have like a little ammo spot in the very back behind that bus, I think, or it's at least somewhere close to that bus. But again, much like the last spot, this would be my final area to choose if I were playing with friends and I was training here. So that's why I have it at number 4. Now coming in here at number 3, I do have the little roof exfil area. Honestly, I really like this spot because, of course, you have multiple exits you can get out of. Around 25 or 26, you do have the Wonder Fizz machine where you can get all the perks. You have a nice little ammo crate along with the upgrade tier machine for your guns, or you can put your ammo mods on there. Now I'm not gonna lie, this might be the most difficult spot on that list. I do tend to get stuck here a little bit, but of course you have your exits that you can get out of. Maybe you're using, I don't know, a score streak you could use up here. You could jump over things, but the spawns are fast up here. You can get a lot of zombies and a lot of kills, and you don't have to wait too long to round these guys up. So that's why I have it here at number 3 on the list. Here at number 2, I have the bowling alley, and I personally like this spot. Now whenever we get to the higher rounds, I don't really like this spot just because of like all the manglers that spawn in, of the abomination. It could get kind of difficult with those guys here, but of course here in the early rounds or the early 20s, you can get away with this spot. Again, the spawns are very fast. The one downside though is that there's only 2 exits, so kind of if you get stuck in the corner over here in the bowling alley, you better be having one of your special abilities or like a score streak to bail yourself out, maybe some monkeys, I don't know. Now you do have an ammo box, so that's a plus with this spot. But again, if I were playing with friends or if I was doing a solo game, this is a spot that I would really consider choosing because the next spot is just my go-to spot whenever I play some Liberty Falls. And well, that is, of course, you probably would have guessed it, the spawn room and kind of the room next to the spawn room. I kind of like to intertwine both of these areas whenever I'm running my train. But yeah, this is where I go whenever I'm trying to get everything done. I really enjoy going to this corner and then killing the zombies because whenever the manglers start striking, sometimes that corner can block things off and you won't get hit by like 30,000 mangler shots. It's a nice open area. Of course, you have a ton of things you could do. You like have a ton of exits. You have an ammo box. You've basically got it all here in the spawn room. And honestly, you could probably get around 2 people to go ahead and train here if you're playing a multiplayer again. This is why I really made this list, is because I don't know, if you want to play with some friends, it's kind of hard to find some new training spots. So maybe you want to try a couple of these out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. And I guess this is my first video kind of back. I don't really know how many more I'm gonna make, but I just kind of felt like making this one. I might make one on Terminus, but I honestly I'm not going to be back full time, so I don't know what to say. But if you do want to get to know me, or if you do want to see some more content, then go ahead and check out my Twitch, which is going to be linked in the description down below. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Consider subscribing, drop a like, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.